What's going on, everybody? It's Quentin Latham, but most of you may know me as the doll, Miss Funky Dineva Ross, and my hair is laid like fansitetv.com. It's a real funny story, but this whole situation really happened by accident. October 2010, me and some friends went out for Halloween. We were dressed as women, thought nothing of it. December 2010, I'm in the basement, cleaning up the basement, and I'm under the sofa and stuff, and I find a wig. It wasn't this one, it was one very similar to it. And I took the wig on, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, and I put it on, and I'm just, then I take my little iPhone, and I was like, yes, bitch. My hair is laid, honey. I'm just playing around. And, I recorded it. Whatever. I looked at it. I chuckled. I thought it was funny. It got put on Facebook, and it just took off from there. And then that's where Dineva was kind of born. But it was all by mistake. It was never a plan to set out and be a brand. Candy and I met. It was very interesting. So when she started selling those bedroom candy toys on Housewives, I was just so infatuated with the fact that the dildo played music. So I started calling them musical dicks. And on my site, I don't have it anymore, but I would call it the dildo song of the day. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, what's playing in your dildo? And I was like, I'm playing gospel in mine. I'm playing Going Up in Yonder in my dildo. But anyway, I kept tweeting it, and people, they took off, they ran with it, they loved it. So I tweeted Candy, I was like, listen, I'm selling a whole lot of these damn dildos. You need to send me one. And she said, thank you. Yes, I will. A couple weeks later, I got a box in the mail with the dildo. So still then I hadn't met her. My friend now, Michelle Brown, straight from the A.com, she owns that. We would hang out and go to dinner, and we had the Tyler Perry video and the Chateau Charest video. Her and I went out there together, and I was talking in the dildo, or whatever the case may be. I used it as my microphone very early on. But one night, Michelle and I were out, and she said, Candy Coated Nights is filmed in this area. Do you just want to go by there? So I was like, sure. So I put on Twitter, hey, I'm going out to Candy Coated Nights or whatever. And I walked in and, dressed like this, my normal attire, sitting in the audience. My Twitter people started tweeting her and the people doing the show and was like, that funky Dineva person is in the audience. You need to have them on the panel because y'all boring up there. She had Tyra Sanchez on the show at the time from RuPaul's Drag Race. I did the show one time. It was hilarious. I think they invited me back and did it again. And then, a couple of weeks later, Candy called me and she said, I like what you got going on. Who all is involved in your career right now? What are you doing with management? Are you interested in management? And her and I kind of hit it off well. And Candy's now my manager, Candy Coated Entertainment. A lot of people don't know I was a senior corporate accountant before I got into this industry. And don't get me wrong, I'm very proud of my education and my 8-year run in accounting. Made very good money, very good connections. But the accounting profession was just counter my personality. When I get in front of that camera, I never know what I'm going to say. I just start talking. I have had instances where I've turned on the camera and nothing's come out. My two largest inspirations, one would be Wendy Williams, solely because she was that shock jock that just took her radio career and has just become this, this media empire in itself. And the other person would be Miss Nene Lanithia Leakes from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I love Nene, and I'll, as much junk as I may talk about her, or as Dineva may talk about Nene in those videos, Quentin Latham loves Nene Leakes. Once upon a time in a past life, I used to dream that way, make out these, where I want to be. But it's so funny because falling into this role has retrained my mind on how to think. Yeah, you must have goals and benchmarks, this, that, and the third, but living a life that I once hated so much and doing what I do now, I've just learned to enjoy and live in the moment. Where will I be in 10 years? Wherever I'm supposed to be. Some fun facts. Yes, God, honey. Yes, bitch. Come on. Put on this nasty, Bob. Y'all see how quick I just changed? Put on this nasty. I need a brush. And to brush her. Let's put her on. Let's get into some fun facts, honey. My hair is laid like FanSiteTV.com. Fun facts. Yes, God, honey. Let's go. My favorite Ratchet song right now would be Bands to Make Her Dance. That is my song. Like when it come on, I just be wanting to bend over no matter where I'm at. I like Bands to Make Her Dance, honey. Yes, I dumped Tony in 2013. I left him and his begging ass mammy in 2012. Probably Beyonce, honey. Probably Beyonce. She's hot. She's hot. I can dance. No. And I can write. I can write. Definitely it's got to be Yes God, but another one would be Quiet as It's Kept. Because, you know, the minute the bitch say quiet as it's kept, some mess is about to come. So it'll probably be Yes God and Quiet as It's Kept. So Quentin Latham is gay. Quentin Latham is a gay male. Bookings, they can contact the doll, Miss Funky Dineva Ross. All things Funky Dineva. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, website, and email address funkydineva@funkydineva.com. You can hit any one of those social media outlets and get linked to the bookings information on all of that. But the easiest way is to check out funkydineva.com. 2013, look out, and don't forget, keep your hair laid. Whatever you do, check out FanSiteTV.com, and don't forget, for all your gossip, celebrity, and entertainment news, check out funkydineva.com. And don't forget, check me out on YouTube as well. My hair is laid like what I'm serving. Cancer patient realness. Bye, y'all.